Can my wife guess the price of Pokemon cards? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brian here, and I'm joined today by
Amelia here.
This is my wife, and today we're gonna do something fun. She is really good at guessing the prices of various things, and I would say it was kind of a learned skill, because at first you weren't that good.
It's trial and error, for sure.
But because I ask her all the time, I'm like, hey babe, guess how much this is. She's kind of learned how to do it. So we're gonna put this to the test and see if she can guess the price of some of the rarest Pokemon cards, and maybe some that are not so rare. I might try to trip you up, and we'll see if you can do it.
And I will preface this by saying I have no prior Pokemon knowledge whatsoever outside
Okay, she has
his videos. That's it.
Yeah.
So
the most she knows about Pokemon is what she's seen from my channel, and you watch every video, right?
Yep, I do.
Promise.
Your first like, your first view, your first subscribe.
You're not always the first comment, though.
No, I keep getting beat out. I'm not sure who you are, but I will beat you one of these days.
Okay. All right, Amelia, first up, the picture's going to be to the left on you on this monitor here. It'll be on the screen for everyone else to see. Amelia, this card. How much do you think this card is? Gather as much information as you can from this picture and try to really tune in.
It's VMAX.
Okay.
Clearly. I see we got some fancy artwork going on, so it might be an alt art though, maybe. I think I've heard you use that before.
Do you know how you would know if it's an alt art?
No, I have no idea.
Well, that's gonna hurt you.
Uh-oh, okay. I think it's an alt art Mew VMAX. I am going to say $30?
$30. It's pretty good. Okay. Before I share the price on this, let me pull up the next card. Okay, card number 2 is this one.
That's definitely an alternate art.
You said the first one.
No, okay, so now I feel like I kind of see the difference. So, like, I feel like the alternate art, you're seeing more of like a custom, somebody drew it, somebody customized it, kind of an art that you don't see on like all the Pokemon. I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Somebody drew it, and it's different than the standard whatever card it would be. Kind of, right?
Yeah, that's good. So how much do you think that card is?
I feel like I might have lowballed the first one. I'm gonna go a little higher on this one and say...
Wait, didn't you think the first one was the alternate art?
I did.
But now that you think it's not, wouldn't you want to come down on that price?
Yes. Okay, so the first one, that is no longer the alternate art, in my opinion, okay? I'm gonna say...
In your expert opinion.
In my expert opinion,
yeah,
on all of my Pokemon knowledge, I would say the first one's probably around $15.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go with this fancy alt art. I think that it looks pretty rare. I don't know if there's many of these floating around. I'm gonna go a lot higher and say probably around $50.
$50, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first card was the Mew VMAX. It was not an alternative art. That card goes for $35.
What did I say?
You said 40, but then you lowered it to 15.
Oh man, that was close.
But I convinced you to lower it.
I was gonna go higher after your voice. I was like, oh man, maybe it's a lot higher. I don't know.
That was my fault. But the second one, how much did you say it was?
50.
$50. The correct answer is $92.
Really?
92. Okay, card number 2, Amelia. And that's it. Don't zoom out, because you'd be cheating.
So it's a trainer.
Okay.
It's not what was the other famous trainer? Mimi, whatever her name is.
Mimi?
The one that everybody wants. What's her name?
We'll go with Mimi.
Okay, whatever. Not her. So, let's see. Honestly, I have no idea what's special about this card. Let me see. Carry one supporting card. I feel like it can't really be that much. Probably like $4.99.
$4.99. Okay. Yeah. And the correct answer, Amelia, is $4.99.
Oh my gosh! That's crazy.
According to TCG player.
He did not tell me. I guess that's solely on my own.
He did.
That's awesome.
Okay, and it's funny you mentioned.
I'm so good at this.
It's funny you mentioned Mimi,
Yeah, what's her
because
name?
she's the next card.
Oh, is she? Is that actually her name?
No, it's
okay.
Marnie, but
Close enough.
I knew what you were going for.
That's awesome. $4.99. Yeah, boy.
Okay, card number 3, Amelia. It is not Mimi. It is Marnie.
It's Marnie.
It is.
Okay. So I know that the Rainbow Hollow Marnie is super, super rare, expensive. This is just a standard, it looks like. But I think she is valuable. I don't see any like artwork or holographics to it, so I'm pretty sure it's just the standard. I'm gonna say like $9.99.
$9.99.
Yeah.
Do you think that this card is more or less expensive than the Rainbow Rare version?
I would say less expensive.
That is incorrect.
Really?
Even though the Rainbow Rare version is more rare and harder to get, people prefer the non-Rainbow Rare version, which drives the price up. I don't know. I guess people just don't like the aesthetic of the Rainbow Rare. It takes away from...
Well, they shouldn't call it a Rainbow Rare then, because...
Well, take that up with Pokemon. All right, so you went with $9.99.
I'm afraid to see how much this is then. $49?
Yeah,
oh
so
my
that...
gosh.
And that's just what TCG is selling it for, but the market price is $40.99.
That's insane.
Yeah. Okay, what card are we on now?
We're on card number 4.
Card number 4. There it is.
Shiny
Don't zoom out.
Gyarados.
That's Gyarados. We'll go with. And for this one, we're not going to go off the TCG player price. We're going to actually look at an eBay listing and see what it's actually selling for. In near mint condition, and I should mention that we're basing this off of Pokemon cards in near mint condition.
Is that like 10, 9?
No, not PSA, not graded.
You can tell how little I know. So it's basic. It's not like evolved, I'm guessing.
Well,
Shining. What is it? Gyarados?
Gyarados.
I don't know. No, it sounds weird. I don't see anything special about it. I'm gonna go with $12.99.
$12.99.
$12.99.
All right. So on this card, you should have really looked at the fine print. And here at the bottom, it's hard to see because it's blurry, but there's a date of years.
Is it 2000? Oh.
So this is a rather old card. So Amelia, there is the price.
Oh my god!
So
$500?
Yes, one recently sold here for $500. But as I'm scrolling through this list, someone got a steal here, and maybe I'll put a clip on this here. But apparently someone got a PSA 10 for $300. There's only one bid on it, which I don't know how that happened. Seems like quite a good deal. But TCG Player actually has a lightly played version of this card going for $450. So for someone to get a PSA 10 for $300 seems kind of crazy. All right, card number 5, Amelia. How do you think you're doing so far?
I have got one.
But you got
so
one
far.
dead on. So
dead
that
on.
was really
I did.
good.
$4.99 on the
All right.
dot.
And the last one surprised you.
Yes, it did.
All right.
I was way off.
Here's our next Gyarados.
All right. So clearly he's evolved. I'm gonna check the date on the bottom. I can't see that at all.
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay, you can worry about
Okay,
it.
so I see the 25 little Pikachu there. So he is some sort of edition of this. So
What do you mean?
25th anniversary maybe card. There's a 2.5 there. Is that nothing?
Possibly.
Okay, well I'm just gonna go ahead
Use
and
your
use
expertise.
that. Using my expertise. Ooh, evolves from Magikarp. Did not know that.
No?
Nope. I am going to say, judging how the last pricing was, well, I don't know if this is first edition. I'm gonna say $200.
$200.
200.
All right. So modern cards actually don't have first edition anymore. It was only your really old cards when Pokemon cards were actually made by Wizards of the Coast as the printing company, but that's not a thing anymore. You said $200 on this one?
I did.
We'll go back and check out the market price.
What?
It's $1. So,
Oh man.
I was hoping I'd really get you with that curveball.
Wow.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Okay, card number 6, Amelia. There it is.
Blastoise. All right.
What do you know about that card, or even that Pokemon?
I know it's a water Pokemon. That's about it.
Insightful.
I think you have him on your wall, maybe.
Yeah, it's
Looks
right
like
there.
him. All right. Stage 2. Let's see. This is really hard because now I have no idea. It's probably gonna be like $1,000 when it looks like it's $2.
Well, do you think that's an older Pokemon card, or
I do see a 1995 down there,
Okay.
so I believe it's older. It looks like a shiny, right?
No.
No. Okay. Well, what's that?
It's a hollow?
Forget it. Whatever. I don't know the difference between shiny and hollow. They look the same.
So a shiny Pokemon itself, like the shining Gyarados, was the Gyarados was red. Gyarados is normally blue,
Oh, okay.
so it's like a different color.
Okay. So we have a hollow Blastoise. That is from 1995. Probably worth a pretty penny. I'm gonna go with $399.
$399. For this one, we're actually going to look at what a near mint copy of this card is going for on TCG Player.
$370.
$370.
I was close.
So
I said
very good.
$399. I was close.
And you can see that actually there's a big price gap here. So there's one for $370, one for $375, and then the next one's $830. So, I mean, if we averaged them out, maybe it'd be a little more, but we'll go $370.
I'm happy.
It's pretty good.
Happy with that.
Okay, Amelia, these last 3 cards, we are getting into a whole nother territory.
Oh boy.
We're getting into Charizard territory.
Oh no.
So what do you know about Charizards?
I know that Charizards are rare and they're special.
Why are they special?
I feel like they're probably one of the originals, original Pokemon, so it's probably...
Did you know that Blastoise was also one of the original
I did not.
3 starters? Okay, so Charizard, just everyone loves Charizard. Who cares?
Everybody knows Charizard. Even
Exactly.
me.
There you
I know nothing about Pokemon, but when I was younger, I carried around a Charizard figurine. I knew nothing of Pokemon, but I knew that was Charizard, so I feel like everybody knows him. He's a household name.
All right, and here's our first of 3 Charizards.
Whew. All right. So 1995, it's a hollow, right? And it's a Charizard. So he is probably worth a lot of money. I'm gonna just say 1,000. I know that sounds crazy, but like y'all Pokemon people pay ridiculous amounts for these cards. I'm gonna say 1,000.
Okay.
That's my final answer.
There it is.
What? 285?
285. And maybe I'll explain the difference.
Please explain, because I don't know.
I can't yet because all 3 of these Charizards are going to look the exact same to you.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
That sucks.
So, do you want to take one last look at this one before we move on?
No. Well, yes. Okay.
Because you're going to need to compare. There might be subtle differences.
All right.
Okay, next up, number 9? 9.
All right. We just got a Charizard. He doesn't look like a hollow. Somehow, though this seems less special, I feel like it's probably more expensive just because... You know what? No. I'm going to take that back.
Why does it look less special?
Well, it's not a hollow. And it's
Actually-
not like...
So, it is a hollow.
What?
It's a holographic, you just can't tell
Oh,
because it's
okay.
on a phone.
So it is a hollow.
Yes.
I don't see like a number at the bottom, so I'm assuming it's not super old.
A number?
Like the year. Like I don't see a year. Though it's probably somehow more expensive. But I'm gonna say
$12
Yes.
and 99 cents.
Yep. I don't know why. Look, I have this feeling that it's
So-
probably ridiculous.
To be $13?
Yeah. I don't know. I just feel like it is. You never know. You probably threw a wild card in there somewhere. 53.
She was pretty close though. She had the right idea. I don't know how. But she kind of figured out that I was trying to throw in,
Throw
you
me
know.
off somehow.
Yeah. But did you notice any differences with that Charizard? Really?
The first Charizard looked like it had shininess to it, and that one didn't. So whenever you said it was a holo, that was kind of shocking. But
Okay.
other than that, I mean,
So this is a reprint of base set Charizard that came out with XY Evolutions about like 5 or 6 years ago.
and that's why it's.
All right, we made it to number 10. And Amelia, what was your guess? What were you telling me about?
Just feel like this is gonna be the expensive Charizard that everybody is after. It's probably ridiculously priced. I don't know. We'll
What
see.
if it's the cheapest Charizard?
It could be.
What if I ever showed you
know.
the most expensive one?
That would be a bummer.
Okay, well, here it is. This is
Oh, for sure.
the last card. You really think that's the...
I do.
All right.
I feel it. It's
Tell me, what do you see then?
I see the years from 1995, 1999 at the bottom. So obviously old. I don't know if it's shiny or hollow, but it's got that zhuzh in the back that makes it look like
Oh, yeah.
little razzle dazzle in there.
Sparkly, yeah.
Yeah. So it looks nice. It looks like a pretty penny. So I'm gonna go ahead and say this is like the $899 one.
$899.
Yep.
So for this one, there actually is one listing on TCG Player for a near mint copy, and we're gonna look at that.
Oh my god! That's like a car.
Yeah.
You pay that
So
for a
there's-
car.
It's selling for $3,495. Now, if you look at some eBay listings, I'm sure they're way higher. And as a bonus question, how much is this card going for in a graded PSA 10?
Oh gosh, probably something ridiculous like $10,000. Honestly.
Wow, $10,000?
You're
You're gonna go
I
with-
believe yes.
Wow.
It's probably more than that. Honestly, people
Whoa.
are crazy.
So you guessed $10,000 on a PSA 10 Charizard. All right. Now, I should specify something you didn't notice in that it was not only a base set Charizard, it was a first edition Shadowless Charizard. Do you know what that means? So, the first edition stamp is right here, and Shadowless means that there's no shadow on this border. Another print of base set had shadows on the border,
Okay.
which makes it less valuable.
Oh.
So like some of the earliest version of this card did not have a shadow on the border and was first edition. Back in April, an eBay listing actually sold for that card in a PSA 10 for $311,000.
Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
True story.
I feel like that was like the cost of a house in California that we put down on.
Well,
That's insane.
yeah.
That's crazy.
So rate your performance overall. How do you think you
Wow.
did?
I would say about 2 out of 10 for sure.
I was surprised though. I thought you did pretty good.
I was. The Avery was her name.
Yeah, you got
I
that
got
one.
that on the dot,
on the
and then
dot.
the other one I think was maybe the Blastoise. I was close with that.
You were close with that, and you were pretty close with the second Charizard I showed you.
Yeah.
You were like $30 off. Well, guys, let us know in the comments section below, how do you think Amelia did, and tell me if you want to see more of Amelia. She's so beautiful. I'd love to have her in more of my videos. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.